I am delighted to say that we're also joined by the Wanted's Siva Kaneswaran, and you're starring in a new musical, La Bamba.
Yes, it's a brand new musical called La Bamba, and it's set in Los Angeles, Pacoima, and it's about this young girl, Sophia, and her journey to pop stardom. And it's beautiful. It tells a story of how she rises in stardom and how that affects her family, her community. It's a jukebox musical, so it's lots of Latin hits.
No, that's fine with me, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's have a little look.
So, how does a girl from Pacoima end up playing on a stage like this?
There we go. And so the kind of music, it's like Ricky Martin and all of that.
Yeah,
Shakira.
Shakira, Camila Cabello, and also it's got some incredible dancing. We have Strictly's Pasha.
I gathered that. Love Pasha.
And, you know, it was choreographed by Graziano De Prima and his wife Giada. And
Are you dancing as well?
I'm dancing a bit. It's my forte.
Because when you were in The Wanted, of course, you were with Jay McGuinness, who won Strictly the year I was on it. Because I was basically, I mean, it's not often been said, but I was tutoring him a bit on the choir.
Oh, okay. He didn't mention it to you.
He is a good dancer, that guy.
I know, Jay's incredible. Yeah. He's given me some tips that I've ignored. But he's going to come down and watch the show in a few weeks.
And I should also say, you lost a member of The Wanted. You lost Tom. And this was a couple of years ago, and his
last year
partner last year.
Yeah.
And his partner's coming to see it.
Yeah, Kelsey's gonna come to one of the shows. I think she's coming to Dartford, and she's excited to bring the kids. I get to catch up with her and see how she is. But we're always checking in on each other, me and Kelsey, and also with the rest of the boys. It's good to keep on checking in during this time. It was a hard situation.
And happened during COVID, really, didn't it? So.
Yeah, he got diagnosed during COVID on his own in a room. It was bizarre, to say the least.
Yeah. The character you play in La Bamba is Matteo. Can you describe him?
Matteo is, he's a lovable idiot, initially, and he's like the support system to the lead character, Sophia. And he's a fun-loving guy, a bit of a womanizer, and he loves to have a good time. But he ends up growing with her and becoming like that, like support system and truth teller. You know, is always there to remind her of who she is and what's important to her. And
in real life, I gather you're getting married soon. Is that right?
Initially, we were supposed to Narisha McCaffrey, yes. And initially, we were going to get married at the end of the year, but La Bamba came in. Oh, there she is. She's so cute. She's a babe. And so we're going to get the ceremony next year. Early next year. So.
All right. So where are you? For prepping a wedding? See, we always thought Storm had her wedding in COVID.
I did. I planned mine in about 3 weeks, so I really went for it. I just got in there just before COVID sort of ended and everything opened up, so I could limit the numbers.
It looked like it's the best thing ever. It looked like the best wedding ever. We're always saying, are you having like 200 or something?
We might have a smaller ceremony actually. We might do it abroad. We're thinking about somewhere in Africa.
Oh
wow!
Yeah. Okay,
that's the recent idea.
Well, that's a good way of having a small wedding as well.
Yeah.
Most people can't make it.
The
destination wedding.
Travel, the better.
All right, if you want to see Siva in action in La Bamba, tickets are on sale now. And we'll talk actually, it's sort of related to this story that we saw on Sky and everywhere else. You will have seen the police were brought to Greece in London's West End because there was some sort of bother where 4 theatre goers were being very rowdy, apparently, and then people started shouting out, 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 and the police had to come. Have a look. dear, I don't even know what to say. And one of the police officers wearing rubber gloves.
Oh.
As, you know, what...
Yeah, why?
Well, who knows? Maybe there had to be a search or something. I don't know. But Andy, you think this is serious and you've got an idea?
Whatever the circumstances of that story, I don't know. But drunken, yobbish behaviour in the theatre is on the rise. And I think, and it is so much to do with drink, breathalyse every single person before they're allowed. Breathalyse every single person before you're allowed in the theatre to watch a show.
Because
you're allowed one glass of wine if you must.
Up? How many hours early are you
We did it during COVID, didn't we? Checking people's temperatures.
And what about people who go into the theatre bar itself beforehand?
It's not fair on performers. Not fair on the people who've spent hundreds of pounds
no, of course it isn't, but nor is it
and
normal.
It's not safe.
But nor is it
normal for police to be going into a show, for goodness sake.
OK, Siva, would you want to have people breathalyzed before they came to La Bamba?
I don't think so. I think,
quite right.
Listen, I think, you know...